Beyoncé is a famous American singer who started getting fame in the late 1990s. If you don't know Beyoncé as an amazing performer, you may recognize her name from fashion labels, cosmetic lines, and Pepsi commercials. According to Forbes, she was ranked 73rd on the list of America's self-made women and 76th on Power Women in 2021. Currently, she is worth $500 million. So how did Beyoncé start her career? How did she multiply her wealth? And how does she manage her money? We are going to find out all about Beyoncé in today's video. So make sure you watch till the end to get inspired by this self-made millionaire woman. Beyoncé was born on September 4th, 1981 in Houston, Texas. Her singing career started at a very young age. She competed in many local talent shows and won many of these events by impressing audiences with her singing and dancing abilities. When she was 9, Beyoncé organized the singing-rapping girl group Destiny's Child, which was originally called Girls Time in 1990, with her cousin Kelly Rowland and 2 classmates. Beyoncé's father was the manager of the band. In 1992, the group lost on the Star Search television talent show, and 3 years later, it was dropped from a recording contract before an album had been released. But then, Destiny's Child landed a record deal with Columbia Records in 1997 and released their first album with the hit single No 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 Part 2. The group instantly became famous and released their second album, The Writings on the Wall, in 1999, which earned the group 2 Grammy Awards and sold more than 8 million copies in the United States. Survivor, which was released in 2001, was the group's third album, and it reached the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 chart. Beyoncé was the group leader and wrote hit songs for Destiny's Child, such as the saucy Bootylicious. Eventually, the group parted ways and pursued their individual careers. Beyoncé released her first solo album in 2003, Dangerously in Love, which was released by Columbia Records and sold millions of copies. It won 5 Grammy Awards. Along with singing, Beyoncé also pursued some other projects. She made her acting debut in 2001 with a starring role in Carmen, a hip opera. She then co-starred with Mike Myers in the Austin Powers spy parody, Goldmember. Beyoncé continued to enjoy great success. Her second studio album, 2006's B-Day, featured hits like Irreplaceable and Deja Vu. On the big screen, she starred opposite Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Foxx, and Eddie Murphy in Dreamgirls. In 2008, Beyoncé married rapper and entrepreneur Jay-Z, and soon, the two were named pop music's first billionaire couple. Besides her singing and acting career, Beyoncé also makes money from appearances and modeling jobs for fashion magazines and concert tours. Beyoncé produces movies, music, and clothing through her company, Parkwood Entertainment. Media projects produced by Parkwood Entertainment include the movies Cadillac Records and Obsessed. In 2016, Parkwood Entertainment launched Ivy Park, a streetwear fashion line carried by the UK-based retailer Topshop. Here's what projects made Beyoncé rich. Beyoncé makes a lot of money out of endorsements. She signed a $50 million deal with PepsiCo in 2012. Under the terms of the deal, Beyoncé appears in Pepsi print ads and commercials, and Pepsi provides funding for her selected creative projects. She is also a celebrity spokesperson for the cosmetic company L'Oreal, or LRLCY, on the stock exchange. She has appeared in high-profile ad campaigns for American Express, Samsung, Ford Motor Company, and DirecTV. Beyoncé also has her fragrance line. It all started with her first scent, Heat. She moved on to other fragrances, such as Heat Rush and Rise. She's released far more than that, though, and has apparently sold $400 million worth in 2013. While she hasn't worked on a new scent in a few years, they're clearly still selling well. Everyone's favorite streaming service, Tidal, has also made Beyoncé money. Beyoncé has a pretty big stake in the service. Considering that she owns part of it, the artists are paid a large percentage for their work, and she's released most of her recent projects on Tidal. Beyoncé has endorsed many different brands over the years, but she has also created a few of her own. Beyoncé and her mother ran House of Darion together, which featured affordable chic looks. Along with that, Beyoncé created the athletic line Ivy Park. Ivy Park has been incredibly successful and has made Beyoncé plenty of money. Beyoncé also releases all sorts of new merch to accompany new musical projects. She can sell just about any piece of clothing that she makes with ease. She's earned a pretty penny from all her brands. Beyoncé has received many awards and accolades, and here are just some of the notable ones. Beyoncé is really one of a kind and has received many honors from Billboard. In 2009, she was placed in Top Radio Songs Artists of the Decade and Top Female Artists of the 2000s. Just 2 years later, in 2011, Beyoncé reached the honor of being called Billboard's Artist of the Millennium. At the 2010 Grammy Awards, she walked away with 6 honors, the most wins in a single night by a female artist. Beyoncé performed at Super Bowl 47, and again 3 years later in 2016 for Super Bowl 50. The powerful performance featured her in black leather. During it, she alluded several times to the Black Panther Party, a revolutionary organization formed to defend citizens against police brutality. On December 13, 2013, Beyoncé released her 5th studio album, self-titled Beyonce. The album surprised fans and critics alike, as no promotion for the album was announced before its release. The record was released exclusively on iTunes, with physical discs available for purchase after December 18th. The record-breaking album sold more than 800,000 copies throughout the weekend it was released alone. Lemonade was another hit for Beyoncé. The film and the album proved to be a huge success for her. In addition to plenty of politically charged imagery in the film, the 12-song album showcased the singer reeling from her partner's romantic and sexual betrayal, while acknowledging the strength found in communities of African American women. Beyoncé has also done a lot of notable charity work. Queen Bey is known to indulge in multi-million-dollar mansions, luxurious holidays, and yachting adventures, but she is a giver at heart. Beyoncé gave her husband Jay-Z a private jet and a car, and her daughter Blue Ivy a doll worth 5 figures on her birthday. She not only spends her money on her family, but also donates it to the victims of natural disasters and to education. She contributed a good amount of money to the Survivor Foundation she founded with fellow Destiny's Child Kelly Rowland to help victims of Hurricane Katrina. Beyoncé was also an ambassador for the 2005 World Children's Day and released Stand Up for Love, the anthem for the event, which takes place annually around the world on November 20th to raise awareness and funds for children's causes. In 2007, Beyoncé partnered with a variety of anti-hunger organizations, including Feeding America, the Houston Food Bank, and the Global Food Banking Network, in conjunction with her Beyoncé Experience Tour. Beyoncé is a co-founder of Chime for Change, a platform designed to empower women and girls through education, health, and justice. Beyoncé donated a handbag to an auction benefiting the Women's Fund for Scotland, but her concern for people is sometimes more discreet, as was shown when she visited 2 people who were injured during a fireworks accident at one of her concerts, arriving at the hospital shortly after the concert ended. Head nurse Daryl Williams said, "She was just very concerned about the people injured in the audience. It was unannounced, and we kept it very low-key so that she could spend time with them." Beyoncé is a fantastic singer, actor, mother, and humanitarian. Her life is a perfect inspiration for young girls to work hard and become independent and strong. This was all about Beyoncé. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. Give this video a big thumbs up, and tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I will see you guys in another video.